can see. So all you'll need to do is figure out what break number you were in and go find that break number and watch it. All right, Beth. Let's get a little ripping in, okay? Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take the overlay down. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and folks, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not, but we must run that break. There's no way we're not running that break. So let's start with this one, and then we'll see where we go from there. I might run this one again. I don't know yet. We're going to find out, though. Prism's definitely going to be last. All right. It's Blasta time. Good luck, everybody. I got you, dude. I think Gavin's in there with him, so he'll probably relay that to him. Empty box. Awesome, Jojo. That means it should be working. That's right, Tiny. Good luck, everybody. All right. First rip of the week. Interesting. Maybe we need old boy for a minute. Look at that. Look at that. All right, good luck, everybody. Who wears 17 for the Panthers? Jerry Ditzel? I don't know. Keandre Lambert-Smith, Cortland Sutton, DJ Moore, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh, is that who it is? What's up?
After this one, go to 4057.
Okay. It's something.
We've done 356 already. Today. Or from last night.
Oh.
It's okay. We're fixing it.
Is the number that's on this one not right then? Is it doubled over? Oh, but you saw it. Okay, so 4057.
Yeah, after.
When I got you.
Thank you.
Yep. Trey Harris. Doug Williams on the silver. What's up, Michael? Spears and Schultz. Legete. Andres. Chimera. Mixon and Lamar. I don't like empty. We've gone through 3 packs and there's nothing up there. Unacceptable. Congratulations, Kamara. You get to go on the stand first today. Michael, that's a good question. I have no idea. Hopefully well. Tyleek. DJ Giddens. Terry Bradshaw and Brock Purdy. Something must be chilling in these last 2. That was easy. Matthew Golden. Mr. Swessinger. Pacheco and Suggs. This guy's a good player. Yes, the next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And again, it is not for the faint of heart. I understand that. But we must run it. We must run it. We ran it a lot yesterday. We're running it again today. Luther Burden III full of the Baz. ETN and Dobbins. Well, good morning, Arkham. Michael, I will not be. I will not be. I'll check out the highlights. Hi, Bradley. Jaden Blue, a little Shadur action. Harrison and Jackson. Good morrow. Good morrow, Bluffkin. Abdul Carter. Kyle Pitts. Hill and Purdy. Bradley, I know who you're rooting for. Graham Mertz. Jonathan Taylor on the silver. Herbie and Suggs. John, I don't know. I didn't make it through it. I'm sorry, I didn't make it through it. I don't know. Well, yeah, there was a Wolverine out of 25. Auto. What's up, Glade? Ollie Gordon II. Kenneth Grant for them Fins. Ayuk and Dobbins. Walter Nolan. Mason Taylor for them Jets. Manning and Komet. And last pack. Then we'll open the Phoenix Mega. Tyler Warren base. Caleb Johnson, Steven Jackson, and Jamal Charles to end it out. All right, let's do Phoenix 24 International Mega. That is, at the bottom of your screen is Optic 25 2 Hobbies and Prism 25 2 Hobbies. Da-da, I want to see a 101. I want to start my Tuesday out with a 101. Am I asking for too much? Maybe. But I did it anyways. Empty box. Hey, look, Aries is here. Hi, Aries. You're late. Olakun. Bobby Wagner. Thompson, Mosley, Walker, Micah Parsons, and a T-Law for the Jags out of 88. Still doesn't mean you're not late. Arkham was wondering. He was like, why is she late? It's not like her. A whole hour late. Love, Carr, Brown, Stevenson, Spears, a nice little Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase for the Bengals, treasured tandems, and Baker Mayfield out of 180. Take that box. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Make sure and count all the Bajas now. Oh, no. Eckler, Brissett, McCaffrey, Taylor, David, Walker, and a nice Jalen McMillan base. We'll take it. Looked pretty good when he came back this year. Lawrence, Duggar, Ingram, Okereke, Watt, Stevenson, and a Jahmyr Gibbs for the Detroit Lions. Going to, is that Charlie? Charlie. That is out of 40, by the way. That's a nice little hit. Okay. All right. Okay. Hurts, Watson, Metcalf, and Barkley, McKinney. Out of 80, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. That's 29 out of 80. And a nice little treat for the Bears as well. Buck Hunter. That is a Caleb Williams rookie, and that is out of 180. Yes. This has been a good box. Can I get a gold or a 101 or a case hit to end it out? Please and thank you. All right, bet. Arkham, Aries. Yay. Did I get one? I did not. I wanted one, but I didn't get one. Richardson, Pacheco, Kirk, Bosa, Kelsey, and a J.C. Latham for the Titans. Out of 88, to be exact. What's up, Taco? What up with it? All right, now, what do I want to do? Do I want to do Resurgence? No, let's do Chronicles. It's been 2 years since I opened one. Dude, I probably would be. You're probably right. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future we'll get that going. All right, here's Cron Hobby. It's been a minute. Good luck. Let's see a 101 out of this. I've pulled more than a couple of those out of these. I can tell you that right now. 2022 here, folks. We're going back in time. That's Jay Jetta on the photogenic. Michael Pittman Jr. Hold on. Sam Williams for the Cowboys. There's a Brock Purdy rookie to start it out. Ooh, what a way to start it. 4 out of 5. Christian Watson. It's going to be a week, folks. That's going to Crutchin. Crutchin, I hope you're in here because that's nasty. That's very nasty. It is 4 out of 5. Little gold deed. Little gold deed. Hi, a treat. Ooh, another Purdy on the Prism Dynagon. Drake London and John Mechie. Well, that's a good That's a good little pack there. Abby, you know what's funny is when I went to go look over, I was like, did she? No. But I thought it. It was the first thought I had. And 2 Purdy rookies. How about that? And this is just a base Dynagon Drake London, but it is a rookie. 1 pack in. Patty Mahomes. Najee. Brian Robinson Jr. Kayvon Thibodeau. I see a jet back here. Kenneth Walker, the 3rd rookie for the Seahawks. Breece Hall on the Legacy Prism rookie. Yes, that's what we want, JoJo. Oh, no. Kenny Pickett. And there's a little Tom Brady action just chilling back there. Just chilling. He don't know what he's doing. He's just chilling. Kenny Pratt. Kenneth Pratt, Esquire the 3rd. A little Kenneth Walker action? No, it is. Hang on. Hang on. It's pinned at the bottom. There's, it's almost halfway. The next break's almost halfway. Something thick in this pack. Just to see you smile, I'd do anything. We got Malcolm Rodriguez, George Pickens. Kenny Pickett one more again. Sauce for the Jets. Looky here. The man who needs a chance on another team. Out of 240, Malik Willis. Sky Moore. Out of 99, Samuel Howell and Velus Jones Jr. Sean, I don't, but I know where you can go to find it. You could go to the Bay, and type it in and look it up. That's what we typically do when we want to know what's popping on a certain card. Oh, well, then I definitely wouldn't know how much it's worth. It just came out yesterday. I don't know, man. George Kittle, Tua, Garrett Wilson, Treylon Burks, Tyler Lockett auto. Okay. For the Seahawks. And that's Lone Star. Christian Watson, out of 49, the Christian Watson box. Samuel Howell and Damian Pierce. The best you can do is wait a couple of days. Somebody will start posting that stuff. You'll have something similar at least. Maybe look at somebody that's, I don't know, kind of in that range. Like the Travis Hunter range. Oh, was it really? Oh my goodness, it was. Well, I asked for a 1-of-1 and I got it. That is the most subtle 1-of-1 card I've ever seen in my life. That is the most, look at it. Like, that's very, very subtle. It's not like, hey, 1-of-1. It is, but good call out. I did not see that. I think he's retired now. I think he's retired now. Drake London rookie, Herbie, Tom Brady, Brian Robinson Jr., Alec Pierce, another numbered Christian Watson. My goodness. If you're a Seahawks fan, that's a card you want. I know that. Drake London on the rookie score, and oh no, not Bailey Zappi. Is that not the most subtle 1-of-1 you've ever seen? Like, just couldn't he put a little glitter on it or something? Give it some pizzazz. Josh Allen. G.A. Jetta. Drake London again. Drake London again. Malik Willis again. Jahan Dotson out of 99. Karlaftis and Alec Pierce for the Colts. It lacks panache. But I asked for a 1-on-1 and they delivered. Okay? It only took one break. It only took one break. Chris, it is out of 5. It's nasty. That's Prism Black, gold vinyl, 4 or 5. Rookie. A deed. Here, let's put him up here. Let's do this. We'll swap this out. We'll put him here. We'll put Christian here. We'll put him here. And we'll let these two gents sit right here together. All right, now we've got Prism and Resurgence. Resurgence is first. Next break is 2 Optic 25 hobbies and 2 Prism 25 hobbies. Yeah, we're doing that. You see it? Do you see what we're doing? Yes, that's what we're doing. Come on, Resurgence. It's time for a Drake of May or for a Jaden Daniels, something along those lines. There's our RPA. Empty box. The only reason I didn't catch it is because Aries wouldn't stop talking into the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. I would have saw it, but she just kept putting stuff in the chat. So it's like, you know, she was like, pay attention to me. And I was, and then I missed the 1-on-1. I'm sorry. Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Malik Washington. Hi. University of Virginia. Trey Benson, Eichenberg, and Smith. Ozzie Newsome. Young, Lewis, Esiason. We've got a refractor, Drew Brees. Ricky Williams for the Saints out of 249. Mr. Hard, good morning. Faltanu and Means. Now, typically we don't want, I mean, it's okay if we do, but we don't want to see an auto in this row. Preferably, we don't want to see an auto in that row based off of all these boxes I've opened. Thomas, Freeman, Manning, Fouts, Will Reichert out of 149. Manning, Paul, and Fisk. Oh, come on, Aries. Boo. Boo. Boo on you. Boo. I just pulled a Will Reichert. You're going to pass out now? Come on. Howie Long. Marcus Allen and Randy Moss. Kurt Warner. Michael Hall Jr. out of 199. Xavier Legette. Jenkins and... I know. There's probably there was just a Pratt, so there's probably a good chance there is a Theo in here, right? Payson, Bruce and Ward, Levi. What do we got here? Doug Flutie. This is going to be nice. It's going to be very nice. Out of 50, gold, glimmering gleam, Tom Brady for the Patriots, going to my boy J-Web. I did, Drew. Gavin actually brought me one today. We take those, folks, if you didn't know. Yes, confirmed. We take those. Xavier Worthy, Lad McConkey. The GOAT. Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey, Edwin James, Marshall Falk, Braylon Trice on the refractor. Oh, no. Stop it. What are y'all doing to me? Stop it. Abby, they are. But don't worry, the RPA in this box is yours. Malachi Corley and Tyrese Knight. All right, this should have an auto in it. This went the way we wanted it to. Eli Manning, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent. Our first rookie auto is Jaden Hicks for the Chiefs, Bernie Kosar, McCaffrey, and Wiggins. That is good news for that RPA. Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones, Drew Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Fuaga. We got Jerry Rice, Refractor, Jatavian Sanders, and Terrion Arnold. Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, and CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Brian Dawkins on the Refractor, Trey Benson, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. Well, we know there's no Mickey D's in the area, Aries. Can Grubhub make it happen for you, or do you have to, do your best Julia Child impression this morning? I know that's dating me a little bit. Some people may not even know who that is. Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino. We got the other auto right here. T-Ferb, yo. Just in time for an auto. Looking Dolphinish. Oh, man, this RPA is going to be good, isn't it? Patrick Paul on the auto for the Dolphins. That is ZJZ. Tony Dorsett, Sennett, and Barton. All right, if you have a good wide receiver team in 2024, if you have a good quarterback rookie team in 2024, now is the time to start getting a little bit anxious because something's chilling in here, and it is not Michael Pratt. Lawrence Taylor, Bettis, George, Montana, Doug Williams. I met this guy out of 99. Drew Brees on the Refractor, Gould, and Estime. It's gonna be May. Good luck. It could be a Bowers or something like that. It could be. Hey, David, good morning. David, we'll probably do some Flawless Baseball later, just so you know. Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Robinson, Ray Davis, Devin Hester, and here we go, folks. Good luck. Can't tell which way it's going. Maybe like this. Maybe not. I think it's like this. It's definitely numbered. Let's start out Tuesday right, folks. Jacob May out of 75 with the nasty patches and all that good stuff. Gil, look away. Look away. Hey, J-Wham, look right at the screen. Holla. I don't know, this is, hang on. Nope. Well. And we've still got a Prism hobby to open. All right. Absolutely. You did great that day, Bulls and Bears. You did great picking those spots. All right, Prism time. A lot of cards in this. The vast majority of them, unfortunately, are base, but... Oh, it is. It definitely is. Right here, see it? Player-worn memorabilia. 39 out of 75. Lissandro's here. Yay! They did it a little different, didn't they? Empty. All right. Come on, Prism. I don't even know what that is, T-Ferb. My brain hurts reading that. Kirkstone Moon, Swessinger, Jalen Royals. Mason Taylor on the silver. Patty French fries on the purple cracked ice out of 225. Oh, I know that show now. Now that you said that, I know that show. Arkham was out there. Arkham, without getting into too much detail, Arkham did absolute work over the weekend. Absolute work. And then I think all of these are base. Yes. So the back half of the pack is base. Derek Brown. Ooh. Hunter Henry. Jalen Walker. Jalen Lane. All right. Come on. Oh boy, this could be a good one. Come on. Come on. I knew what team it was. Kelvin Banks Jr. on the green scope. That is out of 75. Prismatic. Oh, well, that's nice. Tyler Warren for the Colts out of, oh, it's gold, 10 out of 10. What's happening? Hey. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Wait a minute. What? And that's going to Parker. Dream a little dream. And then we got some base. All cards shipped, by the way. Base and everything. Johnny, that's Resurgence 2024. Indeed, dude. Indeed, we're not done yet. We need a brown, don't we? Hey, there's one right there. Denzel Ward, Hunter, Bowers. We got Donovan. Trey Harris. Is that the first Charger of the day, Abby? Abby's going to run out of coffee mugs before it's all said and done. For the Eagles, on the pigskin variation, Kyle McCord out of 180. Oh, that's nice. Fireworks, Amon-Ra. That's cool. Kid Reporter. Keyshawn Johnson, Kyle Pitts, and base. Lysandro, all that just came through as gibberish. Stop it. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Get the gibberish out of here. All right, and get it out here. And be careful with the all caps. I block people with all caps. Usually they're like, follow me. Give me 5,000 likes. Say this. So you gotta be careful. I would not ever use caps in here. Just as good measure. Do not use caps. Okay, thanks. Zach Ertz. Oh boy, Gesicki, Tyleek Williams, Khalil Mullings, Jaden Blue. Hang on, somebody just said, "Oh man, I gotta ban that person." All right, you're gone. That is out of 249. Cam Ward on the fractal. Swift, Warren, base, and base. Jim Mint, yeah. As of right now, yes, they are. But I got packs on the table. I don't know what to tell you. We're not done yet. But you should go ahead and get a squad anyways. Thanks, Jim Mint. Ferguson. Suggs. Travion on the base. Travis Hunter on the base. Estime Silver. Jarquez Hunter out of 149. Our auto is Tez Johnson for the Bucks. Man, these look nice. Base, and base. He can, but he'll be talking to himself. Let's get it, Jason. Lad McConkey. Marshall Falk, Malachi Starks, Derek Harmon. Malachi Starks on, that's cool. It's like the Super Bowl emblem. That's cool. Out of 60, Malik Neighbors and Amon-Ra on the silver and base. Yeah, go for it, Jim, man. Sorry, I'm always going to top load my boy. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just a natural reaction. Not very at all. Not much, Jim Mint. Couple boxes. Like, I've got breaks built over here, so you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to tell, but basically fresh. Yeah, pretty much just started. Yep. Harris, Fouts. They made an Aaron Glenn coach card. Matthew Golden, DJ Giddens, Thielen on the silver, Timothy Tebow out of 230 for the Broncos, Kid Reporter, Watt, Sherwood, Daniels, Waddle, and Brooks. Look. Hey, look at my comment. No, look at my comment. What about my comment? Hey, look at my comment. Thanks, Primo. Nick, you need some help, bro. You need some help. Young, Van Ginkel, clipped. Winston Jr. Oh, no. It's Rourke. Ooh. Colston Loveland. Gold out of 10. Whoops, my bad. Was there 2 out of 10s in this box? And they just so happened to be Colston Loveland and Tyler Warren? Say what? Josh Allen on the fireworks. Oh, it ain't stopping. Jalen Milroe on the auto for the Seahawks. Going to Lone Star. There you go, Lone Star. Holla. Holla. Oh, and then some base. It's Buck Hunter has the Bears. Stafford, Lambjack, Still, Omarion Hampton for the Chargers, Quinshawn for the Brownies. Well, why don't we just get a purple cracked ice Travis Hunter while we're at it? Out of 225 for the Jags. Give me a 101. Give me a 101. Give me a super. RJ, Chancellor, McBride, Collins, Favre, and Lattimore. Aaron Glenn 101. I like it, Chiz. I like it. Aries was going to say that, but you beat her to it, so it's, you know, she had her chance. She's, I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's making pancakes. I don't know. Kinchins, Gibbs, Allen, Will Johnson, Mr. Shuck on the base. Silver, Jahmyr Gibbs. Prismatic, Travis Hunter. Some base, and then there was a base card, and there's a base, and then a base card. Oh, Aries, that's not fun. That's not cool. That's no fun. You don't want to do that because then that's not fun. Because you won't even be hungry by the time you're done. You have to go get that and then come back, and it's not going to be any. Jacoby Myers. Philly, you missed one of the base cards. I'm sorry. It's on instant replay on YouTube. Egbuka. Elijah Arroyo. Patty Surtain for the Broncos out of 200. Pulsar. Cordero Patterson. That's kind of random. Kid Reporter. Jan Stenerud. Base. All right, 1 pack left. What a box. Bo, Sweat, Burrow, Will Howard, Josh Connerly Jr., Travis Hunter was all over this box. Fireworks, Ingram, Tebow, Jennings, O'Brien, Stroud, and Stover. There, does everybody's brains not hurt now that I said all of the base cards, people's names? All right, here we go. This was an excellent break to start our day. I'm going to do a recap of all this madness that just went down right here in front of us. Let me get some of this base out of my face here real quick. All right. Keegan, they're not for individual sale. They're not for individual sale. They're just part of breaks right now. It is, Nate. It sure is. Here, we're going to do a recap of all this madness you see sitting right here, right now. I don't even know where to start. Well, here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going to look at all of them. How about that? And then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one, which as it stands right now, let me check. 12 teams remain. We still got a little ways to go, and I know that's a bigger break, but we have to run that break, you guys. There's no way around it. We have to. It's a must. I saw it, and now I want to rip it so you guys can get some deeds, all right? All right. Recap. Patty Surtain, Tim Tebow, Ricky Williams, Drake London, J.C. Latham, and Caleb Williams. That is numbered, by the way, out of 180. Jameer Gibbs, Malachi Starks, Kyle McCord, Mason Taylor, Kenneth Walker III, Mr. Brady, Amon-Ra, Reichert, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, Baker Mayfield, Patty French Fries, Hurts and Brown out of 80, Christian Watson out of 49, Breece Hall, Trevor Lawrence, Mason Taylor, and Brock Purdy rookie. Nate, good morning. I appreciate that, but whenever you're here at 238 Cards, when you see the price, that is our best price every single time. And it's usually better than 99% of anywhere you could be. But I appreciate the offer. Jameer Gibbs, Carson Swessinger, Shadir, Kamara, Jahan Dotson's out of 99, Christian Watson out of 199, Brock Purdy, Dynagon, Jonathan Taylor, Luther Burden, Malik Willis out of 240, Travis Hunter out of 225, Jaden Blue, Alec Pierce, Jalen Milroe auto for the Seahawks. Jarquez Hunter was out of 149 for the Rams. Tej Johnson on the auto. Amon-Ra, Fireworks, Kelvin Banks Jr., and here come the goodies. Trouble's in the house. I see you, Tenacious D. Tom Brady out of 50, Glimmer and Gleam. Doug Williams, Paul, Hicks, Hall, and here we go. Christian Watson, Prism Black, 4 out of 5, Golden's Deeds right there. Tyler Lockett, 101, slipped past me. Everybody had a good old time in the chat, especially Aries. Thanks, Aries. Thanks, Aries. Thank you. Thanks. Tyler Warren, gold out of 10. That is 10 out of 10 last on print for the Colts. Yep, we want that. Colston Loveland. First on print out of 10. Not bad. And a Jacob May RPA out of 75. Hey, I see deeds. Look. Look at all that. Look at all that. And I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to re-up. That's nasty, Jim Mint. What's up, Scott? All right, do I want to start with Prism or Optic? I think I'm going to start with Optic. All right, here we go. Good luck. And remember that that Contenders is 2022, you guys. So think about that when you're looking at the squads in there. All right, Scott, I'll be there. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but probably Prism will be involved. Or Optic or both. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'll be on there tonight, that other platform. You know what I speak of. Jahad Campbell. Howie Long for the Raiders out of 99. That's going to Brightscape, Warren, and Jacob May. I haven't decided if we'll come back to this one or not. This might be the only time we run it because I know it's a bigger break. Higgins. Sam Darnold on the silver we take these days. Ertz and Tracy Jr. Kyle McCord. Debo out of 299. That's nice. Long and Mooney. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Now this is either out of 149 or out of 25. Lamb. Thielen. If it's an insert, it's out of 149. It is. For the Ravens, Ed Reed out of 149. 104 out of 149. There we go, Clips. You don't miss for long, brother. You don't miss for long. That's nice. Wish you could see the Pandora a little bit better on the screen, but it's there. Hey, Christy. Good morning. Derek Harmon. Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies out of 149. Pittman and Jones. I bet he could too, Mayberry. DJ, Kendra Lambert Smith, Moon and James Jr. Carson Swessinger, Egbuka on the hidden potential, Breeze and Bledsoe. Oh, you never know, Drew. They're going to have a new coach. You never know what's going to go down there. Luther Burden, Kyle Pitts for the Falcons out of 349. Golf and Sanders. Babushka. Will Howard. Harris, Fields, and McBride. Prather. Neighbors. Williams and Coleman. Drew, he probably is. But you know how quick they turn on people. RJ Harvey. Well, that's either a Sunday Kings or something, I think. Cousins, it's still happening, folks. It's still happening. Crosby. Rookie Kings. Abdul Carter for the G-Men. That's going to Jim Mint. Look at you, Jim Mint. Get you a little piece of the pie, too. It continues on. Deeds are ever present this morning, folks. They just are. I don't know what to tell you. Trey Amos. Torrey Holt for the Jags, believe it or not, out of 199. Stafford and Kittle. Yeah. Me too. TJ Sanders. Makuba for the Eagles out of 249. Garcia and Jackson Smith. Oh, he's a pretty good player. Jalen Noel. Williams, Grossman, Brian Robinson Jr. Good morning, Josh. That break that's pinned is the first one we ran. If you were in here, that's what it is. Tommy, Rich Gannon out of 299. Pearsall and Irving. Oh, we got an out of 25 this time. Good luck. Pitts. Gannon. And for the Detroit Lions, my boy and yours, Golden Tate out of 25 on the Black Pandora. And that is Ben. And I know Ben will be more than happy to have that. Best yards after the catch, or one of the best yards after the catch players that's ever existed in the NFL. Nate, they doing all right. It's Tet on the base. TJ Hawkinson, silver. Andrews and Taylor. Taj Brooks. Chase Brown for them Bengals out of 149. There we go, recall. Garrett and Caleb Williams. I didn't know CMC's nickname was Golden Tate. Well, now you do. Harold Fannin. Oh, we got another one. Okay. Zerline. David Montgomery. And for the Raiders, Ashton Genty out of 149. Now that's sick. That's sick. Bright skate. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Jaden Blue. David Njoku for the Brownies out of 249. Allen and McConkey. And that's just one box. We're going to do Prism. We're going to do a Prism. Then we'll do another Optic. And then we'll do another Prism. It's getting wild in here. Let me get these out of the way. There was no out of 249? What? Oh, you're right. There was no auto. There was no auto. Blaze. Hey, bruh. You in the wrong room, playa. Get to stepping. Time for you to get to stepping. I can make it happen for you. Empty. Either you can do it or I can make it happen for you. The choice is yours. Nova, I might. I might. Goff, ETN, Mahomes, Abdul Carter. You're right. We should. Bye. Bye, Blaze. Abdul Carter, Cam Ward on the base, Silver Shamar Stewart, Jackson Smith and Jigba out of 249, Mayfield, base, and then a Drake May base. D. Todd, we're doing great. We're ripping deeds. Jackson Smith going to Art Dissel. There aren't any yet, Tiny. Jaden Higgins, Ollie Gordon, Trey Tucker, the Raiders continue to eat out of 49. Ashton Genty, and some more base for all the base fans. All cards do ship, by the way. Gil, don't Gil. It happened. Out of 75 in the last break. It happened. It might happen again. I got the same break up there. You never know. And I've opened enough of those cases, RPA, out of 75. I've opened enough of those cases to let you know that absolutely no quarterback is done. I've pulled multiple times. Thomas, Kyle, Torrey Holt for the Jags out of 225. Purple cracked ice. Fractal, Caleb Williams out of 49. That's nice. Hold up. Let's take care of that. There you go, Drew. Just player worn, Cole. Player worn. Kid Reporter. And base. Same break we started the morning with is in the shop right now. We're not quite at halfway in that one, which is fine. Yeah, we're making our way to halfway. Let's just say that. Savion, Pierce, Godare. out of 200. Jackson Dart Emergent. And base. Mr. Goddard. That's right, Drew. Tyler Booker, Terrence Ferguson, Silver, Vince Ferragamo, because that's what we love and need in our life. Bucky Irving out of 180. Kenneth Grant is our first auto for the Fins, and that's going to Abby. A little something, Abby. Take autos around here. And our beloved base. Get your deeds here. Wilkins, Sertan, Kyle Williams, Devin Neal, Brad Johnson, one of the best to ever do it, folks. Out of 125. Prismatic Luther Burden III. Oh, that's nice. Silver Tet for the Panthers. Tetaroa McMillan, to be exact. We shall take that. Yes, we want those. It's Abdul Carter. It's Abdul Carter. And some more base. And good morning, Lance. Oh, did you, Mayberry? That's what's up. Higgins, Smith, Nolan, Johnson, Sean Taylor. Oh, yeah, he's in Prism, too. That's cool. I'm liking that. Tua for the Dolphins out of 230. Kid Reporter and base. Oh, no. I'm not going to put two in there at one time. No, but just get a spot in the next one. It's fine. It's okay. Just pick the right team. Cook, Smith, Dart on the base rookie. Jordan Watkins. Look at this. The original Rourke. Out of 35. Last on print. 35 out of 35. Caleb Williams Fractal. Oh, I hope you're not in here. Last Team Magic. If you're in here, dude, I'm sorry. You were one off. Shadur. Auto. Out of 10. Gold. A deed. Newbin, Chase, Ligete, Bigsby, and Fitzpatrick. That will play, Nick. Yes, it will. Nate says he said it. I didn't see it, but I believe you, Nate. I believe you. Kinda. Oh, yeah, you did. I remember now. Yeah, that's a deed. That right here, this card right here, yeah, it's a deed. If you're ever asking yourself, what is this deeds he's talking about? What does he mean? What is a deed? That's a deed. Okay. We still have 2 hobby boxes sitting back here, folks. And arguably, the first break's still beating this one. And it's pinned again at the bottom of your screen. Rousseau, Kelsey, Reed, Banks Jr., Tootin, Savion for the pack out of 249. I believe that is Abby. Joe Montana Silver Prismatic. And some base, it seems. There's some more base at the back, you know. Love, Davis, Bashan, Cam Scattaboo, Elick, Dave Krieg on the Prism. Global Reach. Haven't seen one of these. Sao Paulo Games. And some base. You got it, Sean. Have a good day. Velli, Metcalf, Maffa, Brooks, Tremaine Edmonds on the purple. Cracked ice out of 225. Caleb Silver. Yep. What's pronounced Craig? Who? Which? Oh, Krieg. I got you. David Craig. I got you. My bad. Kid Reporter. Brown. There's a Theo. There you go, Aries. Goddard, Wilson, Jewel, and Owosu Koromoa. I did. It's what I do. Benson. Moore, Hall. Helm. Milrow Base. Fireworks Cam Ward. Hendrickson, Hill, Jaworski, Riggs, Boswell, and Koo. We've got 2 more hobby boxes to go on this. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Good luck. I'm going to do another optic, and then we'll do prism again. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. We're real close to halfway in that. And then maybe we'll run this again. I don't know. It depends on how long that one takes to fill, I guess. Because I never know. You just never know. All right, good luck. Emptiness. That's right, Jim Man. It's a deed. It's a deed. Yeah, our last optic didn't even have an auto in it, which is strange. Jordan James. Base, base, and base. Perhaps T-Ferb, you never know. Buck. Hey, Buck. Yeah, you just got a Shadur gold. That's all. Oh, there's an auto attached to it. Whoops. Benjamin Morrison. Buda Baker out of 75. Collins and McConkey. There, so you can actually see it. Gunnar Helm. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals out of 349. Godwin and Reed. Hey, Kyler, sign with the Lions and just be a backup. Thanks. Appreciate you. You can play COD and all that stuff, and you won't need to be called upon until you need to be called upon. Jalen Milrow base. Diggs, Warner, and Dorsett. It is, Chris. Omari and Hampton. Micah for Green Bay out of 149. Yes, Abby, yes. Man, hang on. Jerry Ditzel's in here. It's David Klein. Nice profile pic there, David. Where are you? Are you standing in a fountain at a Service Merchandise? Flowers and AJ Brown. Arkham followed him. Mitchell Evans. Hold up. He doesn't want to let go whatever's behind him here. Oh, that might be nice. Dickerson, Stroud, and it's Anthony Richardson with the best throw ever. Out of 15, though. Savion. Quincy Williams for the Jets out of 299. Jordan and Mac. Man, they did him wrong. He could throw it 80 yards down the field, and that's the picture they use. Deontay Thornton, Kyron Williams, James, and Kuechly. Alfred Collins, Dalton Schultz out of 349, Smith and Ramsey. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it, Eric? Oh, here we go. Out of TJ Watt. Charles Woodson, I think this is out of 149. Wow, bro, that's actually pretty cool. Going to the Steelers, going to Arkham. That's a PC card. Aaron Rodgers out of 149 on the passing grade. Pretty cool. I like it. Look at that. Primo approved. Scourton. Harmon on the silver. Smith and Rodgers. I like it, yeah. Arian Smith. Matthew Golden doing a little bit better on this go-round, Abby. Atwell and Algier. Terrence Ferguson. Terrence, what you got here, bro? Okay. Out of 99, Devin Neal for the Saints. Jennings and Holt. I don't know, King. It kind of looks like he's going to. Shadur. Oladejo on the auto. What? Was he hanging out with Abdul Carter the day before and he was like, hey, man, I know, you know, mine looks cool, but 02. Actually, hang on. That's actually not terrible. Hold on. We've seen some really bad ones in the past, but 02, that's pretty good. That's good. I don't dislike that at all. It's moderately clever. Because 02, I like it. I approve. London and Wilson. Khalil Mullings. Egbuka on the diamond hands. Henry and Kamara. Yeah, Jimmy, it's not ideal. And baseball fans, I'll probably at some point this morning run the flawless baseball. Quinn Ewers, Deebo Samuel, Brunell, and Baker. Scatabo. Hidden potential Cam Ward. Rice and Njoku. Maxwell Hairston. Stephon Diggs for the Pats out of 149. Okay. Davis and Downs. We still got a whole box of Prism to go, folks. We're not done yet. No, we're not done yet. Kyle Williams. Emmitt Smith for them boys. Going to Jay Rich out of 249. It's Emmett. Hall and Ligete. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last optic pack. Colson Loveland. Jimmy Horn Jr. on the auto for the Panthers out of 149. That's really weird that other optic hobby had no autos in it. I know it had the case hit, but is that what you have to relinquish to get a case hit? You have to relinquish 2 autos to get a case hit? Is that how it works? Swift and Stevenson. I see you, Sean. I see you. I don't know how many's left, but let's see. We're just a smidge over halfway in the next break. Just moderately, just a little bit. But we've got Prism to rip right now. We can't worry about such things. We've got Prism to rip, all right? You understand? It is, J-Love. It sure is. It's a big card. It's a big card. That's getting overnighted, I can tell you that. In the first break, yes, Joe, I hit an out of 10 Warren out of Prism. It wasn't auto, but it was out of 10. Empty box. Ertz, Gesicki, Williams, Cam Miller, Dylan Gabriel Silver, Mike Rozier out of 200 for the Titans. Base. What's that, Joe? Any what? Oh, no, not really. I mean, maybe a base card. No, nothing crazy. Shadur's boy, Dylan Gabriel. Please, Lord, give us a Rourke. We need a Rourke right now. Jake Ferguson, Terrell Suggs, Eamon Worry, Kyle McCord, Derek, Big Papa Brown for the Panthers out of 49. That's going to Matt. Abdul Carter Emergent and base. Kaneko, I don't know. What did I say? I don't even remember anymore. What's up, Nimitz? Ladd, Harris, Donovan Jackson, Trey Amos, Jay Jettas for the Vikings out of 230. Behind that is a prismatic Randy Moss prism, Kid Reporter, and base. That's right, Nimitz. You'll be just fine. I feel like you're doing that a lot. You should be getting good at it. You're slowly becoming an expert. It is Abdul Carter. I need this. Did you go get something to eat, Aries? Huh? Sorry, I need some more top loaders. And now I have them. Ooh, bacon. Donuts. Dan Fouts, Aaron Glenn, Bryce Young, Mr. Tesla for the Lions. Damian Martinez, Jawan Jennings for the Niners out of 180. A base prismatic Jackson Dart. Base, and Troy Aikman. Tabs, they could. You never know. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe. Van Ginkel, Stafford, Makuba, Gray Zabel, Silver Jeffrey Simmons, Nick Bonito out of 149. Looky here. What is this? Demetrius Knight Jr. auto. Come on, you guys. Come on, Demetrius. Bruh. They're not even trying, dude. They need to, before they're signed, they need to go to a class. They all need to put them in a room. They need to put all these players in a room and say, look, over the last few years, we've noticed that nobody actually knows how to sign their name. We're going to go over this together, you guys. We're gonna do a 4-hour seminar of you doing nothing but signing your name, not like this. Appreciate you. Williams, Newbin, Chase, Strange, and Richardson. Lambjack, Still, ETN, RJ Harvey, Terrell Suggs for the Ravens out of 125. Penix. That's different. What does it say? Lockdown, Jared Verse. Hadn't seen that card. Base, little base. Little T Suggs action. Going to Clips. Tabs, I bet. I mean, even in its simplest form, you should know how to sign your name, even if you can't write in cursive. You should be able to at least sign your name. And it doesn't even have to be proper. A lot of people sign their name and you can't even tell what they're signing, but at least there's some pizzazz to it. Kinchins, Allen, Gibbs, Felton, Colson Loveland base, Minka Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins. Alec Pierce for the Colts out of 249. Kid Reporter, base, and base. No, they should give them some kind of incentive. Like, if you don't do this course, then you don't make this much money for signing for our company. You get a bag of Cracker Jacks and some Skinny Pop. Myers, Craig, Leonard, Fannin Jr., Zay Flowers, that's nice, out of 99 for the Ravens. What a beautiful card. That's nice. I like that. Jaden Reed. Well. Just a green scope Tyler Warren auto is all. Out of 75, going to the Colts. It continues, folks. It has not stopped. Ordrick, nice hit, bro. We definitely want those. I don't know if you're a person that grades your cards, but I'm going to say this one qualifies. Base, Theo. Base, and base. Mr. Bo, Sweat, Burrow, Genty base rookie, Mimbu, Trey Amos out of 200, Egbuka Emergent Prism, base. Tyler Warren and Shadur Sanders, autos, out of Prism. Chop, base, Dylan Gabriel, Mason Taylor, Eric Allen on the Prism, Jalen Hurts, and base. I'm all about it, Arkham. I'm all about it. It's what makes the world go round, Arkham. A little bit of base. Tua, Cup, Garrett, Noel, Shemai, Dwight Freeney for the Colts out of 230. Kid Reporter. And some more base. All right, Tabs. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. All right, one pack left. Boots with the fur. Verse. Murray, McGahee, Shadur base, Maxwell Hairston, Jack Besh, the first Jack Besh of the day. Jackson, Lake, Williams, Adams, Tucker, and Freeney. Now, I got a lot of base right here. Hang on. I need to figure out how I want to do this. So let's do this first. I'm going to get this out of my way. I'm going to do a recap, and then I'm going to do a roll call for the next break. The next break is the first break we did this morning. And arguably, it was almost, it was nastier than this one. I'm sorry. It just was. Overall, it was. James, it'll be one box at a time. It'll be one box at a time, and it'll be serial number. It'll be serial number. But if I open one, we're gonna run it. But it won't be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. Let's get a recap in here. Sorry, I had to get that base out of my way. All right, Kate. All right, bet. And obviously, in those serial number breaks, you guys, the higher numbers are going to be the most, and then they kind of go down from there. Stephon Diggs, Joe Montana, Godare, Holt, Tucker, Benito, Spurrier out of 35, Brad Johnson, Rich Gannon, Sean Taylor, Jackson Smith, Njoku and Brown, Golden Tate out of 25, Bucky Irving, Samuel Darnold, Kyle Pitts, Howie Long, and Terrell Suggs with a Torrey Holt for the Jags. Strong arm emoji. Yes, Kyle, that's what it'll be. That's exactly what it'll be. Dylan Gabriel, Ed Reed and Makuba, Samuel Williams, Egbuka, Demetrius Knight, Junior Auto, passing grade, Aaron Rodgers, 02 Auto, Anthony Richardson out of 15, Micah Parsons, Kyler Murray, Buda Baker, Jay Jettas, Jimmy Horn Jr. Auto, Dwight Freeney and Alec Pierce, Randy Moss, and Derek Brown, which was out of 49. Mike Rozier, Ashton Genty out of 149, Zay Flowers. I'll explain it to you here in a second, Kyle. Caleb Williams, Kenneth Grant, Emmitt Smith, Quincy Williams, Tremaine Edmonds, Caleb Williams on the silver, Rookie Kings, Abdul Carter for the Giants. Tyler Warren, Green Scope Auto for the Colts out of 75. And Shadur Sanders, Gold Auto out of 10, 3 out of 10 to be exact. 3 out of 10 to be exact. And I'll just use this card as a reference point, Kyle. So it's a serial number break. The cards in Flawless Baseball go all the way up to 25. So you see how this is 3 out of 10? It'll be 1 through 25. So whoever had got the number 3 would get this card. The first number is what you go off of. So if you know what I'm saying, like if there's a card in there 4 out of 25, it goes to the 4 spot. If there's a card at 5 out of 25, it goes to the 5 spot, and so on and so on and so on. That's how it works, and that's how we're going to get it done. Okay. Oh, Panini, you may never get it, unfortunately. Or if you do get it, it takes a minute. This is break number 4057. And remember, folks, that what I just pinned at the bottom of your screen, that's probably the last time I'm running that this morning. Okay, just so you know. So if you want it in that break, that's your chance. But right now, we're going to focus on this break. Good luck. It's ripping time. I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to rip it. All right. Here we go. Blasta. Good luck, everybody. Some ripping. They're all hobby sports card. Yes, they are. 2 Prism, 2 Optic, 2025. Yes, ma'am. Aries, yes, ma'am. Empty box. Empty box. I wouldn't mind seeing a downtown out of one of these. Hey, Noni, good morning. Jackson Dart, base for the Giants. Jalen Warren, Rice, and Njigba. That's right, J Love. We got to get it. We're not stopping for nobody. Not even for people trying to channel their inner Mayberry. Tez Johnson. Dylan Gabriel on the patch for the Brownies. Zach Ertz and Vernon Davis. Oh, did you now, sports cards? Well, good luck. Watkins, ETN, Hall, and Grossman. Travion Base will take. I'm just gonna start calling him O2 now. That's his new name. So spread the word. Let everybody in the breaking world know that that's not Oladejo anymore. It's O2. Swift and Brian Robinson Jr. That's right, sports card. Barron, Dylan Sampson, McNabb, and Irving. Campbell, Shadur on the rookie recruits, Jacob, and James Jr. Damian Martinez. Omarion will take for the Chargers. Yes, we will. Going to Machinist. Pacheco and Warner. Aries, I want mine over medium. I want mine over medium. Unless you're making scrambled, that's fine too. We got a fire emoji. Devin Hester. Nick Scourton. Good luck. Actually pretty decent. Sean, we'll take this. Will Howard fire emoji rookie for the Steelers. Yep, we'll take it. Kenneth Grant, Max Crosby, ETN, and Chase. Mason Taylor. Matthew Golden Silver going to Crutchin. Hopkins and Green. Caleb Johnson. Oots. Tate and Bateman. Oh, it's Parsons, I think, Lone Star. Both good, though. Walker, Michael Williams for the Niners, Neighbors, and Williams. No, the next break is it's the one Mr. and Mrs. ran last night. We've run it once this morning. It's 2 Prism. It's 2 Optic Hobbies. That's the break. Is it pinned? It is. Okay. And again, that will be the last time I run that break this morning. I know it's a Magilla break. It is, but probably won't have a whole lot of time where we'll run both of those together, anyways. Period. Empty. This is 2024 Phoenix International Mega, one of the best megas ever made in the history of ever. Even the base cards are fun. Khalil Mack, Greenlaw and Mayfield, Slayton, Lambjack, Puka, and a Dak Prescott for them boys out of 40. Oh, sports cards, I'm just a hologram. I'm not a real person. I do a pretty good job at it. AI, I'm getting better, but I'm just a hologram. Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper, Zay Flowers, Tyreek Hill, Jermaine Burton, and Khalil Mack out of 180. Gus Edwards, Jones, Burrow, Montgomery, Laporta, Levis, and Alatu on the base rookie for the Colts. Allen, London, Waddle, Hunter, Harris, ETN, and a AJ Barner for the Seahawks out of 88. We definitely want that too. Going to Machinist. Like I've said your name a couple of times now, Machinist. It's starting to become a trend. You do, Nick. Yes, you do. Herbie, Smith, Singleton, Stafford, Mosert, BTJ on the base. Oh, nope, hang on. Yep, base contours, and Najee Harris out of 180 for the Steelers. Pickens, Ward, Bates, Adams, McBride, Williams, and Chris Jones for the Chiefs. This guy's helped them win some Super Bowls, that's for sure. All right, let's do Chronicles 2022, Hobby. Then we'll do Resurgent and finish with Prism. The first one of these was absolutely spectacular. These were always fun. These were a fan favorite for quite a while there, empty box, and then they stopped making them. It was a good opportunity to get rookies. But not only that, but get some Prism Blacks and all that good stuff. So we start out with Josh Jacobs, Christian McCaffrey, Tariq Woolen for the Seahawks, David Ojabo for the Ravens, Alec Pierce for the Colts. Looky here. How about a numbered Brock Purdy rookie? Does that sound good? Going. I think that's Sage, if I remember correctly. Is that you, Sage? Hey, Sage. 11 out of 99, Brock Purdy. Lloyd and Ojabo. Oh, it's Tiny. It's Tiny. My bad. It's Tiny. I got the wrong name. No, it is Tiny. It's you. It's you, Tiny. Devin Lloyd. Olave. Chris Olave again on the rookie. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Fire is just happening. All right. Yes, Tiny, it's you for sure. It is. I just looked at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong name. Brees Hall and looky here out of 49. Wow. Prism Black rookie Kenneth Walker the third auto out of 49 for the Seahawks. Machinist. Yeah. Yep. Deeds, they are a-flying. Hey, look, another Chris Olave on the Prism Flux. Garrett Wilson for the Jets and Chris Olave. Wow. Now that's a pack right there. Don't ask for too much, Tiny. Come on, you just got a numbered one. Hey, look, it's Brock Purdy on the Photogenic. Kenneth Walker III. Our boy, Jelani Woods. Garrett Wilson. Matt Corral. Prism, Kenneth Walker III on the Score. Hutch on the Dynagon. And CMC. CMC. Isn't it? Ain't it, GCL? It sure is. Sauce. Sauce again. Willis. Zappy. Zamir White on the other auto for the Raiders out of 199. Going to J-Wham. Prism Black, Trayvon Walker, and it is a Prism for the Jags. He's gotten better over the last couple of years. He's playing like the draft pick that they spent on him. Malik Willis and another Chris Olave. Saints are eating. Cody, you've got like 4 Olave rookies right now. I don't top load every single card right here right now, but that's the count I have. Yeah, Bill, just a little bit, you know. Yeah, out of 49, Gil. 5 Olaves. It's Kenny Pickett. Jalen Hurts. Brees Hall. James Cook. I was wondering if we'd see him. Quay Walker for the Pack. Jalen Petrie out of 149 for the Texans. Garrett Wilson on just the regular Prism Black, but we'll take it. And Desmond It's Kenny Pickett. It's Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. Ramondre. Tom Brady. Romeo Dobbs. And it's my boy, Mr. Hutch, out of 199 on the patch, going to Josh. It's our boy. It's Hutch. Tyquan Thornton, out of 199. Gil really likes Tyquan. He thinks he's great. Malcolm Rodriguez and Justin Fields. All right, here we go. Resurgence, and then we'll end with Prism. The break pin at the bottom of your screen, it's up. No, it's not an illusion. It's what, yes, that's the break. 2, Optic 25 Hobbies. 2, Prism 25 Hobbies. It's going down. He's your boy, Gil. Nice try. You can't, no takesies, backsies. We all know he's your boy. There's our RPA. Empty. And then we've got a Prism to end this with right here, chilling. Dorsett, Cribbs and Dent, Suggs and Fuaga, Corley, Wallace, and Leary. All cards shipped, even the base. Moore, Randall, Revis, Harrison, T.O. on the refractor for the, for the Rams out of 25, we take those. Kurt Warner. And that is the hit man. Just swooped up in here and got the Rams. Zachary, maybe, I don't know. Look within yourself, Zachary. Look deep within, and you should be able to answer your own questions. Good morning. Morgan and Reichert. Keekly, Peyton, Carter, Johnson, Robinson out of 249 for the Cardinals. Caleb Williams base. Fashanu and AJ Buana. With Primo Handy. Deep thoughts with Primo Handy. You have cards in your room from Dad and Uncle Steven? Zach, go ask Dad and Uncle Steven if they're any good or not. And if they're not in top loaders, look at them strange and go, why aren't they in top loaders, Uncle Steve? Richardson, Elway, Stahlback, Smith, Estime out of 225. Benson, Rakestraw, and Bo Nix. Keegan McWilliams is back in the building. Jim Kelly, Ogden, Taylor, Manning, Bo Jackson. There's a Drew Brees for the Saints. Saints are doing well, bro. Out of 275. Brooks and Marvin Harrison Jr. Papa. IP, I'm not sure yet. But I'll be on. Somebody put that in the chat for me in case people don't know where that is. But I'm not sure yet, IP. Something. Green, Sherman, Riggins. I wasn't here yesterday, so I'll have to figure that out. Bledsoe, Malik Washington, University of Virginia. Eli Manning. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Soul Man. That's where I'll be. 238 cards tonight. Robinson and Newman. BF, you know, it's good to have dreams. There should be an auto in this pack, by the way. Owens, Long, Allen, Moss, and our first one's not bad. Blake Corum for the Rams. Well, look at you, Hitman. That's exactly right. Take a screenshot of what IP just said. That's exactly right. Drew Brees, Keon Coleman, Caleb Williams. Yet you still find your way over there, don't you, Aries? Warner, Johnson, McCaffrey, James, Smith for the Eagles, Corley for the Jets, Turner, and Shipley. Falk, well, there's no Arkham to save you right now. There's no Mayberry to save you right now, so you're on your lonesome. Falk, Taylor, Bettis, George, Howie Long, Polk, not a refractor, Pirasol, and Quignon. Oh, J-Wham's here. Never mind. Top loader, Zachary. Say, why aren't my cards in top loaders, Papa? Sharp, say it just like that. Papa. Bailey, Witten, Johnson on the refractor. Whoa. Tyler Nubin out of 25, orange, auto. I don't know what that means for the RPA, you guys. I really don't. Kosar, Wilson, and Gray. I don't know what that means. So, Blake Corum and Tyler Nubin. Do we know? Hester, Risen and Williams, Phil Simms, Tom Brady out of 399 we like. I like you. Trey Benson, Refractor, Santrell, and Bullock. Ladd. You've got a Jalen Royals, Zachary. That's not ideal. I'm just being straight honest. That's not ideal. We want better than that. We want better than Jalen Royals. Maybe you got something else in there. Go through the rest of them. Fred Biletnikoff. Young. Theismann, the young Theismann. Hall. Jr. Ellis. Benson. All right, here we go. I don't know, you guys. What's up, Kirby? Not terrible. For the Bucks, Jalen McMillan. RPA out of 125 going to Tampa, and that is Ordrick. You were close. Now it's time for Prism. Now it's time for Prism. Primo doubts us every of the time. I'm going to eat my bacon and pancakes now. Have a great day, everyone. That's exactly what Aries sounds like. All right, good luck. Last box of the break. Yeah, you never told us what kind of egg, so I just dismissed it. You're right, she doesn't sound like that. She sounds like this. Did someone say steak? Empty box. Good luck. Velli, Metcalf and Benson, Pierce Jr., Booker, T. Higgins for the Bengals, out of 180, Kid Rapoport, and our beloved base. And yes, all cards ship. Oh no, now Christie's helping. Hey. Okay. I'll put a 5-minute timer on it. DJ Moore, Hall, and Adunzi. Ferguson for the Rams. Kyle Williams, base for the Pats. Global Reach, Caleb Williams. And base, Nolan, I've hit just too much this morning. I'd say, Nolan, if you want to just have a good time, go to 238 Cards on YouTube and just watch the last hour. Sneed and Jefferson, actually the last 3 hours. Neil, Nolan, Kevin Winston Jr. on the Prism, Leonard Williams out of 230, Jackson, Lake, Winfield, Connor, and White. Blunt, McFadden, Johnson, Jackson Dart base. Kirby Joseph, my boy, out of 65. That's actually kind of cool. Who got Josh? Brock Bowers and base. Little Kirby Joseph action. Get well soon, Kirby Joseph. You were missed. You were definitely missed. I'll go ahead and take care of Jackson Dart while it's right here. It's just a base, but we'll take care of it. Molds. Ellis, McLeod, Watkins, Banks Jr., Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns we want, and that is out of 225 Purple Cracked Ice. Jalen Hurts, Fireworks Prism, Kid Reporter, and look at Vrabel. Look at him. Going to go. He's getting ready to go talk to all his constituents. And Derrick Henry. Richard, I pulled all the golds. I pulled like 7,000 golds this morning. It was insane. Never seen so many golds in my life. Might not be done yet either. Oh, Christy. Franklin, Mitchell and Jones, Tootin, Scattaboo on the base, Brett Favre for the Vikings. You don't see that often. Out of 200. Egbuka and more base. Knox, Maffa, Silver, Jalen Warren, Xavier McKinney for the Pack out of 149. A little Jordan James auto action for the Niners going to Tiny, Swift, Warren, Fields, Worthy, and Njoku. Sweat, Fournette, Todd Brooks, Gunnar Helm, Kevin Winston Jr. for the Titans with the Super Bowl logo out of 60. Malik Neighbors, Will Anderson. What a beast this guy is. Base. Old Favre. He didn't like the Packers very much. Or he didn't like the Lions very much. What in the world? Is this an RPA or something? Something's going on here. Something's going on. Hang on. Concentrate. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. Hey, pay attention. Or it's not. But hey, I got your attention. Kittle, Moon, Brown, Milrow, Grant, Christian Watson on the Prism, Josie Jewell out of 249, Kid Reporter, and base. Why did that feel so much different than the other packs? No, I just wanted you guys to like stop worrying about the chat so much and start paying attention to the break. Okay, all right, come on. We're trying to get deeds here. Henry, Ward, Burden the third. Collins. What do we got here? Ernest Jones on the Panini print out of 20. That's cool. Aries, you can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to, do that. Caleb Johnson, Bayshaw Tootin on the other auto for the Jags out of 149, going to Yeet. Sherwood, Daniels, Mixon, Allen, and Baker. Hunter, Bowers, Ertz. Are you living Groundhog Day, Aries? Because it usually is. Besh, Williams, Mike Evans out of 230, BTJ. Bettis, Andrews, Chancellor, Diggs, and Tate. Last pack. Gasecki, I thought I saw something. Ferguson. Miller. Eamon Worry. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Prism. Tyrone Tracy Jr. and a bunch of base. And that was that. All right, let me do a recap of this real quick. And then I'll see what's off the board the next one. Actually, let me get some of this base up out my face. Aries, I know all too well how good that is. It doesn't last long enough, unfortunately. It does not last long enough, unfortunately. All right, I've got the base out the way. And like I said, I don't top load every single card. Some of these will be top loaded after the fact, just so you know. But we got a roll call to do, or a recap to do, and then a roll call to do. All right, recap. Drew Brees, Hutch, Trayvon Walker, and Zamir White, Harold Fannin Jr., Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson, Kenneth Walker III and Chris Olave, Khalil Mack, Chris Jones, Brian Thomas Jr., A.J. Barner, Dak Prescott, Will Howard on the fire emoji, Shadir, Dylan Gabriel, Tom Brady, and Brock Purdy, rookie out of 99. Matthew Golden, Omarion Hampton and Josie Jewell, T. Higgins, Xavier McKinney, Jackson Dart, Mike Evans, Ernest Jones, Kevin Winston Jr., Kirby Joseph, Leonard Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyler Nubin, Kurt Warner out of 25, Brett Favre for the Vikings out of 200, Jordan James auto for the Niners, RPA for the Bucks, Jalen McMillan, Bayshaw Tootin, rookie auto for the Jags out of 149. Blake Corum, rookie auto for the Rams. And Kenneth Walker III, Prism Black, rookie auto out of 49. 41 out of 49. Good time to hit that card too. 238 cards on YouTube. That's where they're at. All right, good luck. This is perfect. All right. I'm going to start with feet. I'm going to start with optic. Then we'll make our way to Prism. Yeah, he was good at both, Cheyenne. Looks like our first team is off the board in the next break. So we're down one. We're one squad down. One squad down. Empty box. I see you, Mr. Red. Hopefully people follow suit. That's a much easier football break, you guys, than this one was. Should be a little less trepidation getting into that one. Dylan, Gabriel, McNabb, Jacobs, and Williams. Tet. Ooh. Egbuka out of 299. That's nice. Going to the Bucks. That is Cody. Darnold and Burrow. This pack completely fell apart. All right. 02. Bashaw Tootin for them Jags, numbered out of 349. We shall take it. That is also going to Peyton. Hawkinson and Culpepper. And again, you guys, if you have to step away or you miss any part of this break, it is always on YouTube. 238 cards on YouTube. Dylan Sampson, Williams, Johnson, and Myers. Oh, I see some teams going now. I see you, Jay. Appreciate you. Knight. Jay Jettas for the Vikings out of 249. Okay. 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 Carlson and Addison. Golden, strong arm emoji, Jaden Blue for the Cowboys out of 199. Elway and Hester. My question of the morning for anybody that just got here, aka Cheyenne. What is your favorite country artist of all time? Who's the best in your eyes? Oots. Jay Jetta Silver. Kirk and Chase. Chuck, and Mr. Red gets it right immediately. Damian Martinez out of 75 for the Seahawks. Little Kenny Chesney, Jason Aldean, Allen, and Green. George Strait, Chris Stapleton. Has to be Chesney. Bo Cephas. Jimmy Horn. Bateman. Lawrence, and out of 149, ooh, Reba. Tetaroa McMillan on the, that's sick. Diamond Hands, Black Pandora, out of 149. That's 67 out of 149. That's nasty. Look at that. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Ty Felton, McLaurin, out of 349. Williams and Williams. Who's the best country artist of all time? Yacht, I'm right there with you. I mean, the correct answer is Garth Brooks. I'm sorry, there's just no way around it. You can have your opinion and all that stuff. Opinions are opinions. The correct answer is Garth Brooks. But after that, there's some good ones. Riley Leonard. Kenneth Grant on the silver. Monk and Brown. No, Shaky. No, not Billy Ray. Lambert, Smith, Bo Jackson on the light it up. Metcalf and Newsom. Trey Harris. Keon Coleman out of 299. Cook and Evans. What was Garth when he did the Rock, when he changed his name? What was it? Ooh, Sawyer Brown, I like it. Chris Gaines, that's it. Andres. Tommy for the Raiders on the auto. Out of 199. I forgot what it was. Laporta. Charbonnet. Tyler. Top 5, huh? You got John Anderson on your top 5 list. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't ask her on a all right, I'm gonna Williams, best tutties, Keon Coleman and Josh Allen. French fries and Warner. K13 is her favorite song. If you ask her, you might have a chance. Vern Gosden and Jim Kelly. Elijah Arroyo. There's a Shuck. We hadn't seen him in a while. No Joe Diffie in here. No Joe Diffie. Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die. Tootin'. Oh, Jonathan Taylor on the strong arm out of 199. Pollard and Carr. Loretta Lynn. Donovan. Mr. Schlesinger for the Brownies out of 249. Young and Ward. Shania is good. Hank Williams is good. I'm not hearing bad answers other than Joe Diffie. I mean, that's really throwing it out there. Woody. Kyle Williams auto for the Pats out of 149. That's going to Ordrick. I like Reba. I do. Brown and Allen. Ian Munsick. I don't know them, Cody. Do they set up outside of an Exxon local to you and play guitars? It's Prism time. Empty. Hang on, card. Stop that. I do not, Gavin. I absolutely am. I 100% am. Trust and believe it. Robinson, Pace, Allen, blue, Warren on the base, Jalen Noel, silver, Pickens for them boys out of 249, and some base. Last football break of the morning is pinned at the bottom of your screen. If football is your type of deed, that is the last one you can get in today, because that's the last one I'm doing this morning. And it's much, much easier to get into than this one was monetarily. It's not even close, even for the big spots. Tua, Cup, DK, Graham, Garrett Wilson for the Jets out of 125. We'll take that. Komet, base, and Joe Diffie. Tammy Wynette. Oh, no. Myles Garrett, Jared Verse, Kyler Murray, Will Campbell, Deontay Thornton Jr., Derek Harmon out of 230, Brian Thomas Jr.'s Prism, Kid Reporter, base. I don't know, they might. You never know. Not one person has said Vince Gill. Shame on you. McGahee, Kirk, Stone, Barron, Mertz, Geno Stone out of 225 for the Bengals. Micah, base, and base. Yes, he does, IP. Oh. Who is his wife? Sarah Evans? I don't even know who his wife is. Who is his wife, Vintage? Smith, JT, Baker Mayfield, Amy Grant. Oh. Leonard Williams out of 200. Kendre Lambert Smith out of 149. And just a little bit of base, that's all. So the Chargers get an auto. That's going to USMC. Leonard Williams for them Seahawks. Oh, yeah. Pearsall, Prescott, Bryant, Tez Johnson, Evan Ingram. Out of 99. These look so good. For the Broncos, we shall take it. We shall take it. We've got a Scataboo on the base emergent, Patrick Queen, and Chris Dishman. Y'all know nothing about him. Gil does, but GB, don't worry. I very well may do that one day. Don't you worry. Might be a little ways down the road, but keep your eyes peeled, folks. Morton, Kelly, Seahorn, TJ Sanders, Woody Marks, Brian Burns on the refractor or prism. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags out of 180. Kid Reporter. And that's all we need. We just need a Primo. That's it. That's all we'll take, you know. Oh, we're gonna find one, Jim Mint. We're gonna find one right now in this pack. Ishmael, Johnson, Hunter, Tet on the base. Amon-Ra, my boy. Out of 65. Orange Wave. Who got them this time? Josh. Jaden. Ooh. Sports cards. Are you still in here? I got a treat for you. I got a little treat for you. What? What? Colston Loveland auto? Brian Thomas Jr. Newsom, Stevenson, Campbell, Smith, Jordan Addison out of 149, Tyler Warren Prism, and a bunch of base. We'll take this. And we'll take this. That's a good one to get out of Prism. Tiny, Joseph, Parsons, Penix, Kendre, Quinn on the base rookie, Jacoby Myers Prism, May, and more base. We still got two more hobbies in this. Biner, Sampson, James, Ricky Williams out of 249 for the Ravens. Kid Reporter. And base. He sure did. He's been very quiet today, 3124. You may just stand a chance here. Stay tuned. Armstead, Hines Allen, Williams, Ravel Jr., Simmons, Devontae, base. Hey, it's Calvin. Base. Cosmic 2024 football is my favorite to open, Ethan. I can't wait till 25 comes out. It'll probably be my new favorite. Woptic. Jim Mint, I've been saying that for years, and it still hasn't changed. Now they go bye-bye. Empty box. This is the end. We're experiencing it. We're in it now. We're in the end. It's happening all around us. Gil, I do. Yes, I do. Ollie. Base. Nolan. Oh, hold up. He didn't want to let go of Calvin. I'm sorry, this card wasn't in the break. I wish it was, but it wasn't. Out of 349. It was there and then it disappeared. How could they just give us an entire pack with nothing but base cards in it? That's just rude. Color match. Ayuk and Jones. Warren. What's this? Okay. Base. Oh! Quinshawn. Black Pandora out of 25. 24 out of 25 going to Tiny. Zutalors. Hunter. Base, base, and base. Royals. Strong arm emoji. Hey, dat boy. Yeah, it is. See that? But nice try. There's always one of you out there just kind of chilling in the cut. Steven Jackson out of 199. Sutton and Olave. Well, the thing that should make it readily apparent to you, Dat Boy, is it's out of 25. The more you know. Don't worry, you'll get there. Elick, Jackson Hawes out of 299. Adunzi and Brian Robinson Jr. Nation, yes, he will. I'm a believer. I'm a believer, Nation. Yes, he will. He had enough insight to put the comment in there that was wrong. So, you know, one day. Cam Ward. Trevor Lawrence on the silver. Ridley and Irving. Cagney, we do need some Panthers, you're right. Quinshawn. Donovan for the Cowboys out of 349. Likely and Derwin James Jr. Yeah, no kidding, David. Besh. Something's behind Besh here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bledsoe. Waddle. And rookie recruits. That's sick. Mr. Milrow going to Matt out of 55. 55's the count. 55. 5-5. Look at that. Yeah. DK. Drew Brees out of 99. 58 out of 99. McCaffrey and Sanders. Oh no, Jay Martin's here. Oh no. Hi. Kyle McCord. Jackson Dart for the G-Men. Golf and Ward. Oh, Nova, I forgot to tell you, bro. There's no Eagles in any of these boxes. I meant to put a disclaimer on there, but I didn't. So, oh, man, darn. Michael Williams, Damian Martinez, silver. Testaverde and Bo Nix. Travis Hunter base. Quinn Ewers. Robinson and Cousins. Mr. and Mrs. will be on the night. I don't know what they're going to be. Who knows? You never know. Whoa. What's going on here? It's got 5 cards. Hang on. Kittle. Williams. And Saquon Barkley out of 99. Polk. It's the variation, too. Ooh. Yeah, it's last year's Contenders. Contenders Optic. Eamon Worry. Chain Reaction, Devin Achan, Nakua, and Grossman. Yeah, last football break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. And it is, I don't think we're at halfway yet, but we're close. We're close. And that is the last football break of the day. Then I'm going to move on to Flawless Baseball. Loop, Richardson, Love, and McBride. Rourke, Tet for the Panthers, Kelsey and Coleman. Tiny, you got it, bro. You got it. I believe in Joe Hendricks. Genty on the base. James Lofton for the Pack, 10 out of 50. That's nice. That's nice. Going to Derek Pearson. Bigsby and Kyle Pitts. Cam Miller. Oh, strong arm emoji. Abdul Carter. He's been showing up a ton. Going to Jim Mint. That's not Scataboo, but hey, we'll take what we can get, bruh. Cruz and Taylor. Oh, something's in this. Might be an RPA. Jack Sawyer. Caleb Williams. Connor. Good luck. It is Jalen Royals rookie patch autographs out of 35. Going to the Chiefs. Going to Caden. They look good. I'll give them that. It's a good looking RPA right there. All right, we got one box left. It's Prism. And then the last football break of the day is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Much, much easier to get into than this one was, you guys. It just is. It's just the way of things, okay? I don't make the rules. That's just how they are. But that is the last football break I'll be doing. So if you're a football aficionado, know that whatever teams are left, you know, that's it. That's your option, okay? What is that, Nova? Oh, I'd probably rather have Saquon personally, but that's just me. Nothing wrong with McCoy, but this won't open. I'm sorry. This was fun, you guys. So we'll do a recap of this. I don't know what happened to this box, and hey, look, it opened. Empty. All right, Prism. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. He heard us. Coker. Higgins and Smith. Blue. Connerly Jr. Ron Jaworski. That's exactly what we were looking for out of 149. Bang. Silver Prismatic. Yep, we want those two. Jackson Dat and base. There you go, bro. Getting a little bit better. Getting a little bit better. And Jaws. Cook, Smith and Russo, Tyler Warren base, DK, Josh Hines Allen, Luther Burden the third base, Gibson and base. Bottom. Armstead, Allen, Rourke. Omari and Hampton. Keon Coleman, Silver. Oh, Rourke and Theo in the same box. Never seen it. First time ever. First time ever. Theo Johnson out of 225 on the purple cracked ice. And then a little treat sitting back here for the Seahawks. Mr. Eamon Worry on the auto. He's been playing pretty good. He's in the Super Bowl. Did you know? And base. Yes, it's a rookie. It's just a base card, sports cards. But yes, it's a rookie. Williams, Goff, Judkins base, Will Johnson base, Green Scope, Deontay Thornton Jr. out of 75. Sayshawn, Lambjack Silver, all-purpose. Yeah, any 2025 sports cards, Burden's going to be a rookie. Any 25 product, not just Prism. Base, 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 and base. That's all that there can be because there is no 26 out yet. So any Burden card you see is a rookie at this point. I mean, it's just an insert. ETN, Mahomes, Dickerson, Shuck on the base, Egbuka on the base, Kamani Vidal on the silver, Rocket Ishmael out of 200, Kid Reporter, base, 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 and base. Yeah, so I'm trying to think, did I hit a card that... Okay, yeah, I can show you. So here, just so I can, so he can know a little bit better, because he's trying to, he's trying to get things down here, he wants to know things. I'll show you here, bro. All right, so just real quick, Luther Burden, here's your base rookie, okay? Then here's the difference. See that? That's a Prism. That's not a Prism. So yes, it's an insert, but see down at the bottom it says Prism. Down at the bottom here it doesn't. So that's how you can tell. I know it's a little bit different when you're watching it on your phone or... Who likes the Falcons anyway? Come on. Come on, Cody. Come on. Bajan. Wilkins, Surtain, Arroyo, Howard, Jim Kelly for the Bills out of 35, going to USMC. Caleb Williams, Fractal, Trey Harris for the Chargers, going to USMC, back-to-back, USMC box or pack. I'm watching on a toaster? Like your phone's leaned up against a toaster? Base, 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 and base. Morton, Kelly and Seahorn, Trey Harris, Tyleek, Ashton Genty base, 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 and base. Ace of base. You're watching me on a toaster. All right, bet. Johnson, Khalil Mullings, Travion base rookie, Omarion Prism, Owosu Koromoa out of 149 for the Brownies, and some more base. Cagney, that's a good question. I guess it depends on what product it's out of. I wouldn't imagine that card being anywhere from 15 to maybe all the way up to 50, depending on what it came out of. Ray Lewis, Pearsall Prescott, Lane, Donovan, Kyle Van Noy, Detroit drafted this gentleman out of 180, Kid Reporter, and the beloved base. Gavin, I need you to get to work, bro. It's time to get to work. You need to concentrate, all right? I need you to concentrate. Pay attention. Pay attention, Gavin. Pay attention. Hey, Kim. Newsom, Stevenson, Travis Hunter base, Malachi Starks. Oh, no, another Theo in the same box? Out of 125. Jim Mint, this is what's going to happen this weekend. The game's going to go into 10 overtimes, and then one of the two teams are going to win. Matthew Golden base, Ferragamo, Mayfield, Barner, Koromoa, Riggs, and Youngwei Koo. Kirby Joseph, Micah Parsons, Penix, Derek Harmon. That's a good question. I need to find out, I didn't even think about it. The Super Bowl's this weekend. I didn't even think about it till right now. Harmon, Golden, I know we talk about it, but... And then there was a Falcon. Bang! James Pierce Jr. out of 249. He's Defensive Player of the Year. No, he's not. But hey, he went to Tennessee. It has been. Kimberly. Marvin Harris. Ooh, that's sick. I haven't seen that insert like that. Fractal. Blue cracked ice out of 99. That's sick. All right, Jim, man. Okay. I need to find out what the plan is around here. Mr. and Mrs. might be doing something. Who knows? Kid Reporter. Base, and base. I think it's safe to say, I don't know. There might be somebody on Sunday night. It's possible, but it's doubtful. Biner, Harrison Jr., Pickens, Giddens, Winston Jr. For the Bengals, Mike Gesicki out of 249. Cam Ward showed up in base form on the fireworks, finally. Ford, Matthews, Judy, Adams, and Tucker. Still no case hit out of Prism. There is a Prism from the same case in the next break. Just full discretion. And I'll take care of the one Cam Ward that decided that wanted to show up. All right, let's do this and this and that and then this and then that and then this. And we're going to do a recap. It's recap time. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? It's recap time. Last football break of the day is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. Make no mistake about it. It's there. Gavin with the random no. What boxes, Jay Martin? There's no boxes on the screen. Are you okay? Are you feeling a bit feverish? Christy, now that's an excellent question. Are you going to make a bunch of money off of base cards? No. It really comes down to the person, if they want to collect them or not. Like, I've still got a ton of cards from the 90s that aren't worth anything, but I'm not getting rid of them. But that's just personal preference. Evan Ingram, Noel Pickens, Breeze, Ricky Williams, Derek Harmon and Garrett Wilson, Jackson Dart, Jackson Hawes, Steven Jackson. That's a lot of Jacksons going on there. Jordan Addison, Tyler Shuck, Tommy on the auto, Van Oy, BTJ, Baker Mayfield, Carson Swessinger, Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Williams, Geno Stone, and Keon Coleman. Monetary value-wise, Christy, anything that came out from the 90s up till now, not getting a whole lot for base. But there's also base cards out there, early base cards of good players that you do want. Like, I don't know, Tom Brady. You get a Tom Brady card from early years of him being in the NFL and you send it in and it gets graded and it's a 10. Yeah, it's worth a pretty good penny. McLaurin, Tootin, Egbuka, Johnson, Tyler Warren, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lambert Smith, Martinez in blue, Jay Jetta, Cam Ward, Gesicki, Marvin Harrison Jr., Blue Cracked Ice Fractal, James Pierce Jr., Theo Johnson, Owosu Koromoa, and Trey Harris on the auto. Rocket Ishmael, Deontay Thornton Jr., Theo Johnson, Abdul Carter, Jalen Polk, Jim Kelly out of 35, Silver Jackson Dart, James Lofton out of 50, Omarion Hampton, Lambjack, Jaws, Tet, Saquon out of 99, Kyle Williams auto for the Pats, Eamon Worry auto for the Seahawks, RPA Jalen Royals for the Chiefs, Tet out of 149 for on the Diamond Hands, Jalen Milroe out of 55, Quinshawn out of 25, 24 out of 25, Black Pandora, and Colston Loveland on the auto rookie style for the Bears. Okay. Go. 238 Cards on YouTube. Follow it. That's where all replays are. Good luck. It's ripping time. And we got plenty to rip in this, that's for sure. I'm going to start with the blasters, though. All right. Bet. Good luck. If you have any questions about the Flawless Baseball and you don't know what's going on, just ask me. I'll do my best to navigate that with you. It is by serial number. Empty. In its simplest form, if you get a number, you're hoping that number is the first number that shows up on the card. Empty. I don't remember J-Wham. I can't remember. I'm not sure. Somebody should ask Chillin' in the Cut Productions. I think he knows. Tesla, Maxwell Harrison, Atwell, and Green. What is the Collector is what it's called, C. Elliott, and I think it's only got 3 cards in it, so it's going to be some higher tier product. Eamon Worry, Chain Reaction, Jennings, and Bateman. They look good, though. From what I've seen, they look good. I haven't seen it actually open, but I went and looked at on the Topps website. Elick, O2, London, and Williams. Cam Ward base. Dylan Sampson, Henry, and Kelly. Quinshawn on the base. Kyle McCord, Jordan, and Eller. Besh, Damian Martinez, James, and Carr. Wow. Not one stand card, huh? All right, then. Jalen Lane. Travis Hunter, there's one for the Jags. Going to Lone Star. Warren and Kelly. Blasters can do that. RJ Harvey, Shimwa, Ertz, and Eller. I don't think so, Jim Mint. I'll double check for you, though. I have not, J-Wham. I have not. You do not. You do not, Jim Mint. Negative. I don't know if you have anything in this one. You don't have anything in this break, Jim Mint. No. Not that I'm seeing. Amos, Shadir, Long, and Carr. Well, I can tell you this. Do you know how to go looking at your transactions, Jim Mint? Some people don't. I got a feeling you do. Go look, because you have a transaction number, which I don't have for you. Sometimes it will it will do transactions, but if there's no transaction number, then your bank just has to give you your money back. Sanders, ETN, Thielen, and Ward. Noel, Dylan Gabriel Silver, Pittman, and Allen. So yeah, that's exactly how it works. Just like CJ said, with the serial number, whatever number you buy in the serial number break, the cards only go up to 25. They don't go any higher than that. So when you buy a number, you're hoping that when I open everything that's in there, the first number is your number. So if you went and got the number 6, when I pull a card out, if it's 6 out of 25, you get that card. If you get 7 and it's 7 out of 25, you get that card if you got the 7 spot, and so on and so on and so on. Tommy, a nice Travion for the Pats. Going to Scram, Plummer, and Parsons. You're basically just paying attention to the first number. There is Flawless Football. There's no Flawless Football break in the shop, but it does exist. Let's do this big old mosaic no huddle over here, chilling. Yes, and it's a lot more expensive. Mayberry's absolutely right. Basketball's the worst, though. Empty. Lissandro, does that mean you got the number 23 in the next break? Devontae Adams, McLeod, McGahee, Royals, James, Harmon, Caleb Johnson on the disco. And if your number's gone in that, we're going to rerun that break that's in there right now. Williams, and typically mostly base towards the back. Every once in a while, they'll sneak a rookie in there. Kenneth Grant, Tet on the base. Mike Singletary for the Bears out of 50. Komet, there's one of them. Besh, base. And all cards shipped, by the way, base included. Base included, all cards shipped. Maxwell Harrison. Jonathan Taylor and Omarion Hampton, this will go to the Colts. That's because they are the more expensive team in this break. And an actual decent auto, not too bad. ACS. Will Howard for the Steelers. Take that. He's still got hope. And again, this will go to the Colts. There they are. I was like, where'd my Post-its go? Right. Onward. Base, 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 base. Smith, Morris, Pierce, Travion base, silver, Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford. Riley Leonard on the rookie disco for the Colts. Warner and Caleb Johnson with some more base. Take a little Riley Leonard action. Machinist. Machinist, you've been doing all right. You've been doing all right this morning. Like I said your name more than a couple of times here. Some base. Jimmy Horn Jr. Kendra Lambert-Smith for the Chargers out of 50. Tavondre Sweat disco for the Titans. And our beloved base. Oh no, he found something to post. Help us all. Help us all. No, 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 do not go watch or follow Chillin' in the Cut clips. Do not watch or follow Chillin' in the Cut clips. Don't do it. Cam Ward, Torrey Horton, Chuck Foreman on the disco, Shadur variation, and some base. Done and done. Follow me. We've got Caden Prather. Travis Hunter. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. J-Wham. Look at you, J-Wham. It's not often. It's rare. It happens every once in a while, but it is rare. Jackson Dart Disco Variation is something we definitely take around here. Dylan Gabriel and base. Actually, we need him down here. That's where we need him. Let's see here. Ollie Gordon II. Devin Achan out of Fitty for the Dolphins. Drake May Disco. Yes, we do. Williams and some more base. I don't even Kirby. That almost seems like a fluid thought, but then it doesn't. It's almost like something worked in the sentence and then it didn't work at all. But holla. Rourke on the base. Trey Harris. Jahmyr Gibbs on the disco. Abdul Carter. And base. Am I wrong? It almost sounded like a break. It almost sounded like a sentence. I mean, maybe it is. But at the end of the day, I don't think it is. I think it was terribly put together, Kirby. You'll get there, though. Sentences can be tough. Burden III, Silver Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Nico Collins on the disco. And some base. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She had to go back to class. ETN. Williams. Steve Spurrier for the Niners out of 99. Tyler Warren. And base. I was trying to think of that other song that I know by John Anderson. I know 3. I know Straight Tequila Night. I know Seminole Wind, but there's another one I know. When our baby Kate was born. Hang on, I'm getting there. I wish I could have been there for that. That's the name of the song. Sampson. Roddy White on the disco. Lad McConkey on the disco. Travion Variation. Base, and some base. We still got 3 boxes left in this. Let's do Phoenix. Maybe we can get a color blast or something. Swinging? I don't even know what's happening right now. He's trying his best to get a new clip, and I don't know. I don't know if I can accommodate with words like this. I gotta tread lightly. Let's do the Phoenix here. Missing some Redskins. Empty. Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know. I don't know that one. I know John Anderson has a very distinct voice, though. Jalen Hurts on the Thunderbirds. Pearsall, Theismann, and Garrett. I bet he could, Mayberry. Burden. There's a Redskin. Theismann on the base Pandora. Disley, Prescott, and Myers. We had something thick here. Tet. On the patch, it is RJ Harvey out of 699. Base, base, and base. Andres. Sam Darnold on the contours. London, Armstead, and Muhammad. Give me a Genies or something, dog. Kyle McCord. Brock Bowers out of 189 for the Raiders. Horn, Jacobs, and Penix. Scourton. Barkley on the Thunderbirds. Lynch, McGahee, and McConkey. Tesla. Darius Alexander for the G-Men. May, Schultz, and Coleman. Oh, this one's thick. This one's thick. Yep, sports cards, we want it. Colston Loveland out of 199 on the RPA. Bronze Pandora RPA. I know you can't see the Pandora like I want you to, but that's because of the lighting. But you can kind of see it. There you go. Matthews, Kamara, and Bynum. We take those. Helm. Matthew Golden for the pack out of 189. I realize he's not a Saint, but you know. Tracy McBride and Fisk. Hang on. He's got discombobulated. Give me 1 second. All right, that's better. Khalil Mullings. ETN. I got you. Chilling in the Cut Productions. Horn, McCarthy, and McLeod. Johnson. Omarion Hampton on the Paragon. And Njoku Smith and Spears. One pack left, and then we're going to do... Whoa, hang on. That's not a top loader. Then we're going to do Resurgence and end with Prism. Colson Loveland. Omarion Hampton out of 249 on the contours, Pandora. Jefferson Chambers and Lawrence. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? All right, it's Topps time. No RPA there. There it is. So it's on the normal side. All right, okay. All right, I got you. I got you. Empty. I found love on the auction block and she hauled my heart away. We still live to laugh about the way we met that day. And I said, Joe Thomas, Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Jaden Daniels out of 399. Bo Nix base, Franklin, and Guyton. Shmiela. Eli, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Tom Brady out of 149. He's been showing up all morning. Old Tom. Tom wants to be remembered too. He said, don't forget about me. And Trice. Jones Drew, Davis, Munoz, McMahon, Tyke Smith, John Elway, Malik Washington, and Fuaga. Every light in the house is on. Roger Staubach, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Faltanu on the refractor, Jaden Daniels base, Rakestraw, and Bo Nix. Jason Taylor, Manning and Jackson, Joe Green, refractor Peyton Manning, Xavier Worthy out of 249, finally a Chief, Brooks and Marvin Harrison Jr. We still got a whole Prism hobby back there too. I feel like Panini was about to get me. Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp, Michael Hall Jr. out of 225, Steve Young, Chop, and Newbin. All right, that went exactly the way we wanted. This should be an auto right here. Bailey, Witten, Hester, Risen, it's a legend. It is Carnell Lake out of 99. I don't know the last time I saw a Carnell Lake anything. This is going to the Steelers. This is going to ACS. And we shall take it. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Could be. It's possible. With auto-tune, anything's possible these days. Marshall Falk, Wilson, and Gray. Williams, Sims, Bolitnikoff and Young, Bub Memes on the refractor, CJ Stroud refractor, Sanstrel and Bullock. Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Fouts, Lloyd, Ellis, and Hall Jr. We're going to do the switcheroo because I think there's an auto in that pack. Hey, look, you know, who knows? Who knows what the next step is? You never know. No kidding, J-Wham. Yep, I've already got that handled. Gronk, Strahan, McNabb, Polamalu. Another Chief, Marcus Allen out of 399. Kelsey on the refractor, Sweat, and Newton. So this should be auto RPA right here. Auto RPA. All right, we've got Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt. Behind Antonio Freeman is another legend auto. Wow. Drew Pearson this time out of 50 gold. That pretty much dooms the RPA, you guys. I'm sorry. There's a 99% chance it's Michael Pratt. But we had two excellent legends, Carnell Lake and Drew Pearson. Not bad. We'll take it, Big. We'll take it. Brock Bowers, Aeneas Smith, and Byron Murphy. Here it is. Here we go. Williams, Dickerson, Richardson, pull from the back, Adonai, Polk, McCaffrey. Actually, it's not bad at all. For the Giants, going to J-Wham, Malik Neighbors RPA. No, Ted. No, I wasn't. And if I was, even if I was, now you're definitely not getting one. Holla! All right, we got one box left. It's Prism. All right. No, Ted. No. 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 Just go get the spot you want. Come on, Ted. What is this? Can I get in? Can I? Come on, man. Just go get it. Good luck. Last box of the break. Then we'll be doing Flawless Baseball. Bailey, who knows? I don't know. Potentially, it's possible. You never know around here. Empty. See here. We got Kyle McCord, Trey Amos, DJ Moore on the purple cracked ice for the Bears out of 225. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. For the Giants. I'm not even going to barely touch this card at all. Look at that. Jackson Dart Silver. Jackson Dart Silver. This ain't 23 Section 8. Oh, no. That's going to J-Wham. Kid Reporter. And some base. Donovan Jackson, Tesla, Brock Bowers, and that was our base pack right there. It's Aaron Glenn. Damian Martinez, Makuba. Oh, it's a silver Rourke. It's a silver Rourke. It's not the photo we love in our hearts, but Sean, that's probably, I don't know if that's a variation or that's like a throwback. So it's not the actual base version of it. So it'll probably be a little bit less than that, but it should still be up there. This is going to Tiny. Rourke Special. Fields out of 200 for the Jets. And, of course, some base. And, yes, all cards ship, folks. All cards ship. We'll take it. Noni will take it. Stafford, Jackson and Zabel, ETN, Gerald Riggs. What? Out of 125. He's cousins with Martin Riggs. If you know, you know. For the Falcons. Colston Loveland. And base. Nation. Hey, could be. RJ Harvey. Ty Felton. Hold up. Wes Welker out of 180. Jaden Reed, Global Reach. Kid Reporter. And some base. What'd you feed it? What'd you feed it? Grasshoppers? Crickets? Gibbs? Myers? Craig? Loveland? Leonard? Zach Bond out of 249. Got a ways to go, Julia. You guys need to do 143,000 more. It got off to a slow start this morning, so that's not anybody's fault. But base, 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 and base. What'd you do, Mustard? Did you just put a sticker out there or something? Harold Fannin Jr. Mimbu Fields for the Jets. Mullings for the Titans. Out of 230. Christian Kirk for the Texans. It's an odd card. Okay, Mustard, I'll check it out. And base. Yeah, he's not. He wasn't on the. Hang on, was he? Yeah, he was. Never mind. What I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think he was on the Texans this year, but he was. Genty base. Gabriel. Jeffrey Simmons out of 99. First on print out of 99. Quinshawn base. Silver Josh Jacobs. And more base. Yes. Yes, it is, Julia. That's absolutely right. That's awesome, Mustard. We need to send you some better ones. Like some that can, you know. Mason Taylor. Jalen Noel. Silver Calvin Johnson. Whoa. Purple Cracked Ice Calvin Johnson out of 225. Sorry, Chill Will. The only thing that was in here, this was a mirage. It was the only thing in here was the silver Calvin. The other one wasn't in here. That purple one just never made it in there. And the Kid Reporter with a bunch of base. Cup, Garrett, Shemai, Shadir. Achan out of 65. Nice. Trevor Lawrence. Jalen Royals on the blue camo. First on print out of 25. Now that's nice. I want to see who else is on these. Look at that. No. Honeycomb Rourke is never going anywhere. It's never going anywhere. And if somebody finds a way to get it from me, you're not going to like the repercussions, man. Base, and base. 2 packs left. Mayberry needs a Saint. He needs a Shuck, and he needs him now. Hairston, Swessinger, Brashard Smith for the Chiefs out of 200. Michael Penix, Silver Fractal, Theismann, and base. 1 pack left. Royals, Walker, Armstead, Allen, Casper, Carter, Strange, Richardson, and Liquete. Sorry, Mayberry, that did not go all that well for you there. But you did hit a mango last night, so all's not terribly bad. Let me get this base up out my face. And we'll do a roll call here. Oh, don't do that. Thank you. What up, TBT? So I'm going to do a recap of this. Flawless Baseball is pinned. I'll have to do like I'm going to do a recap here, then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in that. And then I probably will run that one again, and maybe we'll end with Marvel. It's only 12:30. Let's just see. Let's see where it takes us. How many spots are left? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell how many spots are left in the Flawless? I'm going to do a recap, and then we'll worry about such things. Tony's in the house, y'all. 9 numbers left. So we got a little ways to go. Riggs, Theismann, White, McConkey, Worthy, Allen, Barkley, Bowers, Darnold, Achan, Foreman, Bond, Spurrier, Collins, Gibbs, and Lambert Smith. Travion, Will Howard auto for the Steelers. Mike Singletary, Johnson, Gabriel, Shadir, Hunter, Leonard, Golden, Sweat, Achan, Royals out of 25, Calvin, Mullings, Kirk auto, Fields, Dart Silver, and DJ Moore. Omari and Hampton, Brashard Smith, RJ Harvey, Calvin Johnson, Jeffrey Simmons, Wes Welker, Tom Brady and Jaden Daniels, Drake May Disco, Jackson Dart Disco. Between those two, you're good. Malik Neighbors RPA, Drew Pearson auto out of 50, Cardinal Lake out of 99, and Colston Loveland RPA out of 199. Okay? Oh, there's one right here too. Whoops. You gonna eat your cornbread? Oh, I need some sweat cards here. Here we go. So there's 3 cards, encased cards, in every one of these. And then there's a box with cards in them. So we're going to start with the box, and we're going to come back to these. We're going to come back to these, because those are usually the bigger hits. Okay? Good luck. Same exact break as what is in the shop right now, you guys. Same exact break. It's just the other half of the case. Two of these per case. Oh, they're there. They're there. No, it's just baseball. It's baseball, sons. Castro, it is serial number. I'll show you right here. Just stick around. Everybody stick around. I'll explain it best that I can. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right. We'll start with this one. Emptiness. All right, so for instance, here, we'll sweat these cards with Rourke. This first card is 2 out of 25. It is Tink Hintz for the Cardinals, and that is going to the 2 spot, which is, look at it. It took her one card to hit. Alyssa. Now, this is exactly how it works, you guys. It's a serial number break that's in there. So this goes to the 2 spot because that is the number that it starts with, 2 out of 25. They do not go any higher than higher than the number 25. So that's how you know what you're getting. So if that was 17 out of 25 and you had the 17, you get this card. That's how it works. The higher numbers are more because those cards are going to be probably worth more if you hit a low numbered version of it. So that's what it means. If you buy a number, you're ultimately looking for that number to be the first number on the card. Look at this. Frank Chance out of 25. 25 out of 25. And that is tennis with Nick for the White Sox. That's just, that's good looking right there. Look at Frank Chance. What did Frank Chance do in his when he wasn't playing baseball? Talking a lot of schmack, I bet. This goes to the 25 spot. That too, Nick. 7 out of 25 is Jared Thomas for the Rockies on the patch auto. Man, flawless. Every time, man. David Carpenter with this deed right here. Prison warden. Worked for Al Capone. They're just good. It's good stuff, you guys. This is I love opening this product. And as far as flawless goes, it's about as easy as it's going to get for flawless. Oh boy. Vance Honeycutt, 4 out of 20 for the Baltimore Orioles. Yes, Vance Honeycutt. And who had the 4? That is Ark Dissel. Four out of 20. Behind Rourke this time is my boy, Rhett Lauder. 9 out of 15 for the Cincinnati Reds. Shadow signatures. That's nice. 9 was Andrew. Andrew, I didn't even realize it. I put your name up there and I didn't even realize it. Nice hit. Rhett Lauder. Kind of looks like Primo. Maybe not. He's got really long hair right there. All right, next up, Ethan Salas, 5 out of 15. And that is Cade. Take that, Cade. And don't forget, we still got 3 cards in the briefcase itself. He's no Rourke. Just good-looking cards in general. All right, and then the last one from that box is Charlie Condon, 11 out of 25. That is going to Cade. And we'll take a Charlie Condon. Rockies were chilling in this. I see it. Hang on. Give it a second. All right, I think we're back. That is the longest lag I've ever encountered. Ever. In the history of ever. All right, so this was the last card anyways. It's Charlie Condon. I'm going to give everybody a chance to maybe come back. I don't know how it worked or how it came back or anything like that. Was it, Joe? Well, it's back now. No, it's not our internet. That I'm 100% confident of. It's not our internet. I won't lay blame where it needs to be laid because that's just not cool, but it's not our internet. All right, we got 3 more in here. Yeah, so it was Salas, and then it was the card I just showed you. There's only 1 card left, and I sat there and held it for 7 minutes. Can you not hear me? Or is, Okay. All right, now let's find out what else is in this. Also, the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Let's start from the right here. Let's start from the right. Good luck. Oh, man. This is a sick card. Oh, this is a sick card. Cade. Red, white, and blue, King Griffey Jr. Ruby, diamond, and sapphire. 4 out of 25. Now that's a card. That is a card, folks. I want it so bad. What did I say? Oh, my bad. Did I? 5 out of 25. That's all right. Arkham's got 4. So it's irrelevant. He gets nothing. All right. Chill out, man. Hey. Hey. He said 4. It's 5. And that's where it'll go. It's to the 5 spot. Okay. We all right? Is everyone okay? You gonna make it? Next card up. Who's that? Charlie Condon out of 15, 9 out of 15. That is a sapphire. And that is going to Andrew Cho. Andrew Cho on the 9. And our last card, if it was the first number, then yes, they do. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nolan Ryan legendary, 16 out of 20. And that is going to Allen. Nice hit, Allen. So, Griffey, Nolan Ryan. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. No, it doesn't, Cryptic. No, it does not. It doesn't know how to. It's recap time. So let me see here. Did a 3 come out? I don't know if it did or not. I'm trying to figure out who gets first dibs on this briefcase. And I think it might be the 3 spot, but let me look at all these cards. That's 4. That's 11. That's 9. And that's 5. So I think it's 3. Nick. Tennis. Nick, do you want this? Oh, there was no 1. You're right. You're right. Jim Mint. Never mind. Jim Mint. Hang on. Jim Mint, you get dibs. There was no 1. That's rare. There was no 1 in this Jim Mint. Do you want this? Because it's yours. If you want it, it's yours. If you're in here, Jim Mint. Jim Mint's in here, I think. Or he just was. Jim Mint. Did he just dip? Was he like, there's no 1, I'm gone. I'm out. Deuces. Rage quit, yep. Well, it's only right that I send him that, even if he's not here. So. The only way he's not getting it is if he says he doesn't want it. So. Tennis, the right thing to do is to send that to him. Maybe he's at work, or maybe he can't be in here right now. That's going to Jim Mint. And then we'll do a recap. Ethan Salas was 5 out of 15. Rhett Lauder was 9 out of 15. Charlie Condon was 11 out of 25. Vance Honeycutt was 4 out of 20. Hintz was out of 25, 2 out of 25. Frank Chance was 25 out of 25. 7 out of 25 was Jared Thomas. Charlie Condon was 9 out of 15. King Griffey Jr. was 5 out of 25. 5 out of 25. Not 4, but 5. Not 4, but 5. Okay. And Nolan Ryan, 16 out of 20. That's how that's done right there. Oh, I'd make you wait forever. I'd make you wait till the next. I'd make you wait until February 3rd, 2027 to open it. Would you still be here? Would you stay in the live if I did? Aries would. No, I'm gonna get something for us tonight on the other platform. Somebody put that in there real quick and let me know. Put where I'm gonna be tonight. Mr. and Mrs. will be right here. Thank you, World of Sports. That's where I'll be. So you might have to download that app, but it'll be on 238 cards. That's where I'll be tonight, 6 o'clock Central. The break will be in there well before I ever get on. This is about as long as the lag from earlier. Oh no, oh no. You're not going to get anything good out of me now. It's too late. All right, let's get the sweat cards here. And let's get this out of here. Good luck. Don't have them yet. Doing it right. Nath, I don't know. I don't know. I think you have to be from Amelia to get in. Finish him. Sounds about right. Ooh, this is a little bit chonkier. All right. Empty box. Where's our boy? Here he is. All right, we're starting out with Bryce Rainier. That is 17 out of 20. That is going to Nick, Tennis with Nick. 17 out of 20, Bryce Rainier for the Tigers to begin it out. This is it. This is the one you're in. And I don't remember what number you had. Hang on. You got 4, Tony. You got 4. Satchel Paige, 24 out of 25. Player worn. That's awesome. Satchel Paige, 24 out of 25, and that is CP Wolf. We take those. Let's look at this ancient relic here. Look at the material. Check that out. Nick York, 4 out of 15, and that is Tony. Nick York for the Buccos. That's the wool. Yep, it is, Bill. For the Buccos. What is this? Oh, okay. Chase Dolander, and there's our first on print. There you go, bro. First on print out of 25. You knew there had to be one. You knew there had to be one. 9K to go. You guys are already there. Just keep a cool, brisk pace, and we're gonna do shop the stand. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do it. Ooh, I like this. First on print out of 15, Andrew Jones. That's nasty, QP. That's sick. First on print out of 15. I know you said you felt a 101, but hey, you're doing just fine. That's pretty good. Cam Smith, 20 out of 25. That is Vanny. Vanny, you tend to do all right. So do you get the out of number? Huh? You get the first, it's the first number. It wouldn't make any sense if it was the second number. Nobody'd ever get anything. That doesn't make any sense. You get the first number. Dylan Cruz, 17 out of 20. And that is Tennis with Nick. Okay. Now we still got 3 cards in there, but let me do this real quick since you guys got there. I'm going to need somebody to bring me the stand at some point, but not yet. I'm just going to do it real quick, you guys, so it can be running. Five-minute givey. Shop the stand. There it is. So, yeah, it's always the first number, you guys. The second number wouldn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any in-between numbers because there's no out of 4s or out of 7s or, like, think of it that way. You'd have no shot at anything if you did that. All right, here we go. Start from the right here. Good luck. It's upside down. Oh, it's sideways. Okay. Oh, Honus Wagner, 15 out of 25, 3,000 hit club. Who had 15? Pat. Diamonds are guaranteed and forever. And there's 3 of them. A deed. Next up. Dylan Cruz, 10 out of 10. Is that yellow diamond? Yellow diamond is guaranteed, and that is going to Coach Dad. Wow. 10 out of 10. 15 out of 25. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Shadow signatures, 12 out of 20. Paul Skeens going to Poyo. Nice hit, Poyo. Nice hit. Nice hit. Man, these boxes are so great. We'll do some more tomorrow. We'll do some more of these tomorrow. Now, 1 got a spot, 2 did not. So guess what? Nick and Alyssa, I'm sorry that box wasn't very nice to you. But this one goes to you, Nick. This one goes to you. So you ended up with 1 anyways. I'm gonna do a quick recap of this, and then I'll need to get this. I'll need to get the shop the stand so you guys can shop the stand. But I'm gonna do a recap here real quick. This one's all yours, brother. And there's 2 minutes left on the givey. That Andrew Jones is nasty too. All right, here we go. We've got Cam Smith, 20 out of 25. Dylan Cruz is 17 out of 20. Andrew Jones, first on print out of 15. You almost knew there was going to be a first on print in this box. And then there was another one somewhere. Bryce Rainier out of 17 out of 20. 17 out of 20. Satchel Paige was 24 out of 25. Nick York was 4 out of 15. First on print out of 25. Chase Dolander. Honus Wagner, triple diamonds going on there. 15 out of 25. Dylan Cruz, 10 out of 10. Yellow Diamond. And, of course, Paul Skeens, 12 out of 20. We take those as well. Corey, it's a giveaway. I'll show you here in a minute. Just hop on in the giveaway. Don't you worry about it, mister. Just hop on in it. The rest will all be revealed. Red, I know. It's always going to be... Red, me and you are in the same boat. It's me and you. That's how we roll. Now let me go get it. Give me a second.
Night twice.
Are you kidding
Three
me?
times. Nope, it did last night. Can you believe that?
It's a scam.
Oh my.
It's like I can't believe that was even still there. All right, you've got... I think it's done. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, it's done. All right, who got the W? XR4D 14 nation or XR4D. XR4D, you got the W. Please say something in the chat for me real quick. I got you. Okay. Looks like you claimed it. Now, XR4D, you get your pick from this stand. This is what Shop the Stand is.
You got 30 seconds, bro.
You heard it.
No, last night I would say you have 60 seconds before everyone in the chat says, hurry up.
He made this a little bit tougher than I realized. There's some good cards on here, especially the football cards.
Yeah, there's a Malik Neighbors RPA, that Omarion Hampton's at IMAC, if you're a Vikings fan.
You know what I'm taking
Warren
immediately.
Sapp, there's the Sketch, Greedo. There's some good stuff up there.
Look, see, they're turning on you. They're calling you spicy now. It's usually I'm spicy. Now you're spicy.
Are you guys weren't watching me last night?
Oh, you're spicy.
This is a 40-second game show. There's a pie in the face if you don't pick fast.
You want this R4? You want the Malik Neighbors RPA out of 50?
That's what I would actually take.
I just want to
Because it's his
make
rookie.
sure he
It's rookie.
confirms it.
Yeah, good.
You got
good
it.
pick.
It is a good pick.
I figured that would go before the Sketch.
How is this not go? I'm sorry. I'm getting in the next givey. Y'all can, and I'm going to win it too.
The sketch got passed on twice last night too.
That's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. Let me get your name down right. There's a whole lot going on there. X R D or XR4. Hang on. You got a lot going on there. XR4 D 14. Okay, I got you, bro. Congrats. That's all yours. That's it for me this morning, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You know where I'll be at tonight, and Mr. and Mrs. will be on right here tonight.
Optic and Disney. I mean, Prism and Disney tonight.
Prism and Disney tonight. You heard him. It's Prism and Disney tonight. So appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to end YouTube here. Yep, Disney is tonight.